Hello everyone, this is Paul with another video, and we got an exciting video for you today. We got a mail call from Mattel. We have a bunch of items to crack open because they have been having a really big sale on items. So I got quite a few. So let's start checking these things out and we will open them. So the first one is an Elite 64 and it's the Porsche 928 Safari. And it comes in these protectos. So just show you what the real car looks like. So in this we're going to open all these. So we're going to use a knife to cut this open. Sorry about that. Let's get this part out of the package. And then here we go. Orange paint job. The number 28 meatball. I think that's Bilstein shocks. Michelin tires. These cool lights on the front here. And these little lensed lights there. And you got these prototypical rims with rubber tires. Oh, this one's a little gollywampus. And then you get this cool spare in the back. And then Porsche. Those are inserted tail lights, it looks like. And you get a metal base, and the exhaust is painted. And let's see, Porsche 928 Safari, and it is a 2023 Mattel copyright. So that's the first one. Very cool. Oh, and you got a Shell logo there. Very cool piece. Okay. And then the next one we're going to open up is another Elite 64, and it's a 1990 BMW 318i Touring. It's white. Try to make this video not so long. Let's see here. So let's just take the car out of the package. And here it is in this white. Then you got the blue and red BMW striping. Inserted detail on the back. It says on tour. And it looks like an inserted piece there on the grill. And then you get this metal base, and then you get the painted exhaust. Trying to look. Hard to tell if it's painted or it's an inserted piece. I'm not sure. Let's see here. And this is copyright 2023 Mattel. And then this one, I believe the hood comes off. And it does not want to come off. There we go. And you got this little detailed motor. It's okay detailed. And here is the hood. And then it just pops right back on, just like so. And like I said, you got the sunroof there. It's pretty cool. It's a wing on the back. And rubber tires. And it is lowered, as you can see there. Pretty cool. Okay, the next one is another Elite 64, and it's the Bugatti Type 59. Thought this one was pretty cool. Let's get this piece out. And here is the Bugatti. Very cool. I think this is a very cool piece. It's very light. Get these cool rims, rubber tires. You get these exhausts with like an added piece on the side. This little steering piece right there. Nice steering wheel and seat. Might be a metal base. Sorry folks, we had to pause the video, but let's look at this piece again. Like I said, this is the Bugatti Type 59. Produced from 1933 to 1936. As I was saying, this is a very cool piece. Look at that grille. Sorry about that, another interruption, but we were looking at this Bugatti, and then also trying to get this off. I don't know how, but the engine cover does come off. And you can look at this motor here. Not a ton of detail, it's just a lot of silver. It's cool that it comes off. And then here is the engine cover. And just go down there like so. So there's that one, a Bugatti Type 59. Okay, and then the next one we have is another Elite 64, and this is the 1989 Toyota Hilux Stadium truck. Pretty cool. Let's get this thing open. Okay, and here is the stadium truck. And these cool old school Toyota graphics. You got Hot Wheels, Bilstein, Sparco, Rigid, Borla. Then you got the big Hot Wheels logo there, small one there. BF Goodrich, Rigid, Hot Wheels, and then BF Goodrich on the windshield. Beadlock rims with the rubber tires. This 2023 Mattel copyright. And let's see, I was just checking. And I don't think it does anything special. You got the roll bar in the back here. The 89. Bed cover. This little roll bar here. It's hard to see, but there's actually a roll bar inside. And that piece is covered since you only need one driver. And there is the net. I think that's painted exhaust. Very cool piece. And there's that one. And now we have 5 more, and they're boxes like this, so I don't know which is which. So we're going to open them. Let's see here. Okay, this is another Elite 64. It's a BMW M3 Touring. There's the artwork, Hot Wheels Elite 64 and the license plate. And then here's the back. Born in Germany, produced from 2022 to present. And it has all those other things. Sorry I didn't show you the others on the other packaging. Let's get this thing open. Sorry, it looks like this video might be a little longer. Okay, here's the BMW M3 Touring wagon. Then you get this black roof. I don't know what you call this paint job, some type of blue. You got these side mirrors that look like plastic. Hot Wheels Elite 64. Inserted tail lights. It's like inserted headlights. Sorry about the lighting. Got these black rims with rubber tires. Metal base, and you got this detailed exhaust transmission. Now this one looks like an inserted piece. Let's see, flip it over. Looks like 2024 Mattel copyright. Black interior. Cool piece. Like I said, Mattel Creations, they were having a massive sale. That's why I got these at really good prices. So I picked up on Punch. No more before I said I wasn't going to buy a lot of Hot Wheels, which I normally don't, but we couldn't pass up the sale. So the next one, let's see. Next one is the Toyota Corolla 11 AE86 Custom. Let's take this out of here. And you could just read this, produced from 83 to 87 Japan. And there's all the other stats. Okay, so does that want to come out? The blister for some reason. There we go. And here we go with this piece. Pretty cool. It says turn 14 distribution. Try to read what it says on the side there. It's blurred out. Oh, they're Pandem, G-Ready, Parco. And I'm not sure what that other one is. And you get these side mirrors. They're like plastic. Inserted headlights. Looks like this black piece might be a whole separate piece, I think. Inserted tail lights. This is turn 14, turn 14. You get this cool little wing on the back here. And it looks like you can see the fuel cell in the back there, the blue. Has this roll cage. Looks like red seats. Its wheels on the right side. But there you go. Let's look at the base. It's just a solid metal base, it looks like. Actually, it looks like the exhaust is black, but it might be a separate piece. Copyright 2024 Mattel, and it's a Toyota Corolla 11 AE86 Custom. Very cool piece. Okay, let's open 3 more left. Okay, another Elite 64, and this is a McLaren M6 GT. I've been wanting this piece. It's so cool, and I'm glad to have it. And then let's look at the, actually let's take it out of the blister so we can read the back of the packaging better. So there's a piece. And then in United Kingdom, produced from 1967 to 1970. And, it has a Chevrolet LT190 V8 5-speed manual. Pretty cool. Let's get this thing open. Okay, so here's the McLaren M6 GT. Pretty cool. I love this color paint job. And you got those mirrors there on the front. Cool windshield, the black wiper. It's like part of the windshield. It's not a separate piece. And those inserted headlights. McLaren logo right there. It's a very cool piece. And let's show the rear. And then here's the base. So bar, roll cage bar there to protect the motor. Trying to see the copyright. It's a little blurry. Zoom in. 2020 24 Mattel. And then it also has this. Zoom out a little. And you can see all the detail in that motor. Very nicely detailed. So cool. Nice rims, rubber tires. That's very cool. The McLaren M6 GT. Okay, we got 2 more left. Save the best one for last if I do it correctly. Sorry, I got interrupted again. So there's the McLaren M6 GT. And we get second to the last. And this is the Aston Martin Valkyrie from Elite 64. It's a little dark to see in the blister like that. Yeah, this is a darker model. Sorry, like I said, sorry about the lighting. There's the picture of the car. And then we'll look on the back. Produced from 2022 to present. United Kingdom. Has a 6.5 liter V12 single clutch automated manual transmission. Get this thing open. Okay, so here's the Aston Martin Valkyrie right here. I love this paint job, this metallic blue. Very, very cool. Look at that windshield, black portion on the top, flat gray wing piece on the back. Cool rims, rubber tires, metal base, Hot Wheels. I'm just trying to see here. Trying to see Mattel 2024 Mattel copyright. And what's cool about this is with these opening doors. Like I said again, sorry about the lighting. Pretty cool. Doors open very nicely, no issues or anything. So there's the Aston Martin Valkyrie. And then we have one more piece left in this smaller box. It's a little weightier, and you'll see why. The best piece out of everything, or my favorite piece. And it comes in here. And here it is. The Dodge Tradesman van. Pretty cool. Finally got this piece. Then there's the bottom of the box. This is the only one out of all the pieces I got that was not on sale. So, just throwing that out there. So this is the Tiki Deco. This is not the purple one. This is Dodge Tradesman. And then imagine hopping in the comfort of your 1970 Dodge Tradesman turned Tiki themed wave chaser. After a long day in the lineup, opening doors reveal the perfect interior for these epic getaways, where you can chillax in comfort and watch the sunset after hitting some monster waves. Backtick style graphics wrought with a funky tribal energy gleam off the shimmering brown Spectral Flame paint. This van has a vintage Southern California surf vibe like no other. And here's the top of the box. And then the reveal. Bam! There we go, Dodge Tradesman. Get this. And here it is. Let's get this off the base. Screwdriver. If I have it in here, I'm not sure. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Got it right here. Let's see if we can get it off the base. Sometimes they really torque these. Mattel really torques these screws down. Okay, we got it off the base. So let's look at these graphics. You got these cheeky graphics all on the sides. Nice front painted grille. What does that say? Dakine? Dakine? Not sure. Maybe somebody tell me what that's supposed to mean. Dakine, I'm not sure. There's this other side. Got these cool windows like they always had. And there's the back. Painted taillights. And then you get this metal base. It says the Tradesman 2021 Mattel. Like I said, they have the purple one, which I would love to get. It's a little pricey right now. And let's see if we could open these doors. And here is the side doors that open. Sorry about, like I said, sorry about the lighting. Looks like they detailed the roof. And then let's try to open the back here. And they see a painted paneling in the back doors. That's too cool. There's like a bed in there. Pretty cool piece. They did an okay job with the doors. Or the best they could have done. So there's the Dodge Tradesman van. So there you go. We have opened all these pieces. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for it being so long, but it had to be. So hopefully you enjoyed it. So let's take this thing out of the way. And we'll just put this down like this, and we'll just line all of these pieces up like so. Let's see, zoom out just a little bit more. Okay, so you can tell me which ones are your favorites. I don't know, it's a hard choice, but my top 3 favorites would be this McLaren right here. Then this old school Bugatti, I think is a classic. And then obviously my favorite out of all these pieces is going to be the Dodge Tradesman van. Too cool. Like I said, I want to get the purple one. Definitely want to do that. So there you go. Tell me which one out of these 9 are your favorites. Or tell me which one is your favorite, or do you have a top 3? Just leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think about this video. And again, thank you for watching. And we will catch you at the next video. Bye.